Um, primarily, I just wanted to ask you why FSU is not allowed to play for the national championship. No,
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
we're
I'm kidding. That's a separate. No, so I wanted to talk about shaky voice. I'm sorry, RFK. I saw
yeah.
your TikTok video about Monster energy drinks and how if RFK was actually serious about health, he would ban, I believe, nicotine and also Monster energy drinks. But fill me in here, catch me up to speed because I've seen a lot of videos on RFK, but I haven't been able to kind of catch up on all of the kind of craziness. So yeah, fill me in on this RFK thing.
So, obviously, for those that don't know, RFK was nominated to be the Secretary of Health and Human Services by the current president, Orange Man. And he's been going through his confirmation hearings this week, and it's hilarious. I can't stand to listen to his voice for more than a few
Oh,
minutes
it's
because
bad.
it's bad. He has
Yeah.
dysphonia, and I feel bad for him because it's a medical condition, and we shouldn't make fun of it. It's not his fault. I
Oh,
can't listen to it. That
oh.
being said, I have always felt his Make America Healthy Again, all that stuff was bullshit. Bullshit. Why? Because between him and Pete Hegseth, we're like health and readiness, and our kids are obese, da 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 da. We are not banning basic shit. So my point was, you chicken shits won't do what I know you could do. If you really cared about health, you would ban tobacco and energy drink use for the armed forces. Because that's not healthy. Okay? So much of our armed forces is under fucking deep levels of chemical addiction to caffeine and nicotine. You chicken shits won't do it because there'd be riots in the fucking street. Okay? Like, there would literally be riots in the street if you tried to do that. But that's also why I know your health stuff. The other funny thing is, motherfucker popped a Zyn in the middle of his confirmation hearing.
What?
In the confirmation thingy, he popped a fucking Zyn. Like nobody was going to know. Like he kind of looked down and did the like, right? He popped a fucking Zyn. Do not talk to me about health and not be talking about tobacco and other things like that, which are a bigger threat to our health than anything else. Zyn is a new nicotine pouch. It's kind of replaced dip for a lot of people. For chat's asking what a Zyn is. It's ZYN. It's a nicotine pouch. So it's not tobacco, but it's a synthetic nicotine pouch that you again put in like you used to put in like dip things. Jay, you're from the South. You saw people dip a lot, I'm sure.
No, they still dip. I don't know. All of you tech people and your little tech hubs with all your fancy technology. What is this? What is a Zen? Yeah. What?
Yeah. Uh,
Is it a robot you put in your mouth?
Vapes, Zins, right? I don't give a shit. Okay. If you were worried about health, that's the shit you would be fucking banning, which you don't. And you're not going to do it because you're chicken shits, right? You want to talk about readiness? Get everybody in the military off the deep levels of chemical addictions that they're in. Okay? Sorry. I retired after 23 years in the Army. I can say this shit. Everybody's fucking on something. Okay? Everybody.
All
Okay?
right. So question real quick.
Go.
I know I have done no research into this, but wouldn't that then be a concern of national security if you would ban Monster? Wouldn't we have like some sleepy boys?
Oh, yeah. No, they would. Yeah. They would pass out. Look,
Maybe that's why they can't
that's
ban.
always the joke, right? That the armed forces, the army runs on caffeine, nicotine, and hate. Like that's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. And again, it's
Mhm.
why I never bought any of it. There's a lot of things about this whole confirmation process from Hegseth and RFK and all these motherfuckers that I just don't buy personally. But the fact of the matter is, that to me is the largest amount of hypocrisy. Okay? Tobacco, and I say this as a longtime smoker, it's bad, right?
Mm.
It is, it's terrible for you. Okay? We're not talking about banning tobacco in this country. We're not. Okay? You're not doing it. So don't talk to me about health. Okay? Get rid of the shit that's actually making us unhealthy. You know? Somebody in the chat saying, then you'd have to actually improve working conditions for the military. Yeah, we know they can't do that. You know. Have you watched any of the other confirmation hearings besides the stuff that I'm calling them chicken shits about?
Oh my god, it's so much, Alex. There's so much. I can't keep up with everything. The Orange Man is doing so much. There's the confirmation hearing so much. There's the cat girls. The cat girls need to be petted. I can't pick. It's hard. It's hard for me to divide my time.
They're flooding the zone, man. They are flooding the zone.
And Dog Dad here said, I used to be ripped. No, I used to take ripped fuel and Red Bull. I have no idea what ripped.
Oh, no,
But
Rippets, right, man.
ripped.
They used to, and this is again the thing that I used to tell people. I will bring this up in the chat. So we lived on Rippets and freaking Pop Tarts.
What is Rippets?
Rippets.
What is that?
Rippets are a type of energy drink that you can barely find in America. They have these little tiny cans. See these little cans right here, right? And the reason is, you don't want to drink one of the big ones because you'll have fucking heart palpitations. Okay, they used to ship pallets of these energy drinks to the desert to give to us for free, right? We just had energy drinks and Pop Tarts, right? I went through the 10 to 12 hour combat patrol with Pop Tarts in my cargo pocket to snack on and Rippets and Mountain Dew. Okay. Like, it's, again, this was basically the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan were basically sponsored by Rippet. Okay. They taste terrible, right? We used to drink them lukewarm because they're sitting out in the desert sun on a pallet. Okay. Like, you guys were shipping the shit to the desert. So stop talking to me about health. Okay? Like, stop it. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. At the end of the day, I feel like 90% of politics is just bullshit.
I mean, but this is really taking it to a new level, right? Like, under normal circumstances, we're like, look, we're just gonna do status quo silly shit, right? An incremental change. I'm fine. Okay? But stop lecturing me about health and all this other stuff and saying all these things that you're gonna do in your confirmation hearings when you're sitting there and it's fucking obvious. You know, this is the shit they just do. You know? It's absolute crap. And again, the fact that he popped a Zyn, a nicotine pouch in the middle of his hearing, right? Okay. Yeah. Here you go.
Is it?
In the Daily Mail, right? RFK Jr. appears to pop Gen Z's favorite drug in the middle of his Senate confirmation hearing, right? It's a nicotine pouch.
Oh God. Is it bad that that I love RFK just because it's like, to me it's like Jersey Shore, that TV show, horrible TV show, but I could not stop watching because it was like watching a train wreck.
What the hell happened to the Kennedy family? Y'all just lost it.
Well, there's like a conspiracy theory about being cursed and you know everyone dying, the one sister being lobotomized, there's a whole conspiracy theory behind that. I don't know.
Yeah. It's absolutely mind-boggling to me. Tulsi started her confirmation hearings today. RFK's full of crap. HHS full of crap. They still don't have half the cabinet stuff confirmed. Kash Patel started his today. The whole thing is a shit show. You know.
And then also, so Dog Dad just said, Inbreeding, is that another energy drink? What
No,
is that?
I think that's
No,
what he's accusing the Kennedy family
I'm,
of.
I'm kidding.
Um, I mean, take that for what it's worth. You know, um, yeah, his sister's all up in arms about him right now. She's released a bunch of stuff. I think
So
he's
that I have seen that. Yeah.
I think he's gonna get confirmed by the skin of his teeth, much like Hegseth. Um,
Uh,
Hegseth, the VP, had to come in and cast a tiebreaker. Like they lost enough Republicans on Hegseth where they got down to 50-50. And the
mm,
VP had to come in and cast the tiebreaker in the Senate to get Hegseth across the board. I think RFK is going to get confirmed um, for reasons that bigger understanding. But
no, it's just money.
um, Tulsi's probably the one that's at the most danger of not getting confirmed because there's a lot of Republicans who got issues with her still.
Mm.
Um, so, but hey, we'll get more headlines like RFK popping a Zyn in the middle. And again, like
Oh God.
active chemical edition, let's make everybody healthy. Okay. I have active chemical today, I fucking coffee and stuff, but I'm not out there preaching to anybody. That's the difference, by the way. So, anyway, folks, let us know what you think down in the comments below about the shit show of the confirmation hearings and RFK popping us in.